Alright everyone, today we're diving into a thrilling hypothetical battle. How many Spinosauruses from Jurassic World Rebirth would it take to take down the massive T-Rex? We're going to be checking it out in this sort of Godgy Center inspired video. And also I was inspired by the Jurassic World Live thumbnail of the Spinosaurus versus the T-Rex, because you look at it and you're like, Spinosaurus is so much smaller, it doesn't stand a chance. So how many of them would it take to win? Let's check it out in this video and we'll get right to it. So before we jump into the battle scenarios, let's quickly recap the dinosaurs. So the T-Rex in Jurassic World Rebirth is the largest and bulkiest in the entire franchise. At least we can assume by what we've seen of it. With immense strength, powerful jaws, although it can't really pop a raft boat, and a fierce temperament, it's a formidable opponent most definitely. In the movie, the Spinosaurus is slightly smaller than its predecessor from Jurassic Park 3, but it makes up for that in numbers. While it's known for being fast in water, it's not as agile on land, which could impact its battle strategy. So, one Spinosaurus versus a T-Rex. Let's check out the results of that. Let's start with the size and strength. Obviously, you take a look at T-Rex and you take a look at a Spinosaurus, even just removing the sail, look at that. But anyway, T-Rex has a weight and strength advantage, obviously, as you just saw, making it a daunting opponent. Even though the Spinosaurus is longer, its overall mass is less. The Spinosaurus has a long and powerful snout and sharp teeth, but it lacks the raw strength and bulk of the T-Rex, which can deliver its devastating bites. In a one-on-one battle, the T-Rex would likely dominate the Spinosaurus. The chance of one Spinosaurus winning is probably like a 10% chance at best, maybe. But let's move on to another scenario with not just one Spinosaurus, but at least two of them. So, with two Spinosaurus, there's the potential for a coordinated attack. They could use their size to flank the T-Rex and avoid its powerful jaws. The T-Rex would have to split its attention, which could create openings for the Spinosaurus to strike. And in conclusion, while the T-Rex remains a formidable foe, the combined efforts of two Spinosaurus probably only raise its chance to about 30%. I don't think they're, too strong to take on too much of the T-Rex. I feel like it's so bulky it could survive even two of them. But let's analyze three Spinosauruses in the battle. So obviously these are much more overwhelming numbers. With three Spinosaurus, they would have a significant advantage over T-Rex. They could effectively surround it, creating a chaotic environment that would challenge the T-Rex's ability to defend itself. The Spinosaurus could use their agility to evade the T-Rex while delivering quick strikes, targeting vulnerable areas. But in conclusion, the odds are continuing to shift. With three Spinosauruses, their chances of taking down the T-Rex, I would say, would definitely rise to around 50 to 60%. The T-Rex would be hard-pressed to fend off multiple attackers, obviously, because I'm not going to raise up the percentage too much, because I still feel like, their bites wouldn't be too strong enough, to completely take down the T-Rex. Sure, they definitely have, like, over half chance of winning, but T-Rex, I feel like, in movies, often they'll take on their opponents one at a time, sometimes. So maybe T-Rex will take on that opportunity, try and move one away from the battle, and that's how they'll do it. But let's get to four Spinosauruses. So right here we've got our base one, our Gen 2, our Gen 3, and we can pretend this one is like this one, but with the dent in its sail, and they're all up against the T-Rex. So let's consider this showdown with all four Spinosauruses. With four Spinosauruses, they can create a well-coordinated attack strategy, utilizing their length to keep the T-Rex at bay while striking from multiple angles. I mean, they can go from all sides of the T-Rex, behind, the left, the right, the front. But yeah, they could you know, they could combine their size and agility, which would allow them to exploit the T-Rex's weaknesses more effectively, potentially leading to a greater chance of victory. And it's a very high chance of victory here. But in conclusion, with 4 Spinosaurus working together, their chances of defeating the T-Rex would definitely significantly increase, possibly reaching 70% to 80%, I would reckon. You know, I don't think it's 100% guarantee because, you know, like the Spinosauruses are obviously quite weaker, not entirely weaker, but they would still be weaker than T-Rex. And I think if T-Rex could pick them off one by one at a time, I think it has a small chance, but still a chance of winning. The sheer number and strategic teamwork could definitely overwhelm the T-Rex though. But that is not entirely it, because obviously, you know, the Spinosaurus, they don't just work as a team of 4, but instead as a team of 5. We know with the Mosasaurus is definitely a friend of the Spinosauruses, and we know the sheer size of Mosasaurus. It is enough to scare T-Rexes. We've seen in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure that Rexy was scared of the Mosasaurus after what it did to the Indominus Rex. So imagine this one. Sure, this T-Rex is probably bigger, but this Mosasaurus, it's also much bigger than the T-Rex still. Which I think if Mosasaurus was in this fight and the Spinosaurus lured the T-Rex to the beach, to the water, and the Mosasaurus grabbed it, it's 100% chance T-Rex is losing that fight, I would say. But yeah, in conclusion, while the T-Rex from Jurassic World Rebirth is an incredibly powerful adversary, the strategic advantage of numbers and coordination among the Spinosaurus cannot be ignored. 1 Spinosaurus, as you'll know, 10% chance of victory. 2 would be a 30% chance. 3 would be a 50 to 60% chance. 4 Spinosauruses would be a 70 to 80% chance. And 4 Spinosauruses plus the Mosasaurus against the T-Rex is a 100% chance, I would reckon. So yeah, this thrilling thought experiment showcases how teamwork and strategy can shift the balance in prehistoric combat. What do you think? I guess we'll probably have to wait for a Jurassic World Rebirth DLC, because we could probably pull off something like this, 4 Spinosauruses against the T-Rex. Obviously, it can definitely pick off things one at a time in that game, because I don't think Spinosauruses can attack pack just yet. A pack attack just yet. I was thinking of the Mattel toy. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, watch up here for more videos, and yeah, I will see you all later. Bye everyone!